So this is the first video that I thought I would record some audio on, mostly because I had no idea where the feature was on PlayStation Share Factory. It is not obvious at all where this is supposed to be. So I've done a couple of these videos in the past already. I know the people that probably watch this are A, randoms, or B, my friends who just kind of get on here when they're bored to check it out. But this was a longer invasion. I really thought about quitting out of this like at least 5 or 6 times, and the reason was not because I wasn't enjoying myself. It's just because like a good portion of this video, I'm sorry, particularly for like 6-7 minutes at a time, the host and his phantoms would just kind of run away, right? They would do other things on the map, and just kind of like timidly wait for me to either like quit out or just, I don't know, move on. So there's a large portion of this video, and I'll kind of show you where it is, where they're not there. Like they're just fucking off doing whatever they want to, doing something else. But this is actually not the invasion that lasts 30 minutes. This is the same host, same phantom. There was another one before this. I almost fell off the cliff there. It was terrifying. Right there, I died. Sorcery, side, and point down. Always dangerous, point down. So much fun. There was another phantom that I killed. He had a great shield. So you will see a number of things in this video moving forward. First is a phantom with a great shield. Then that caster back there casting great soul dregs and throwing chaos bed vestiges, and that host sitting there pointing down with his scythe. Oh, and the great shield guy, which you'll see later on, has Rapport too, which I thought was kind of a meme, but then he uses it to turn and enchant all of the Corvianites to his side. So if you're looking for a real gank, this is it. Yeah, I was kind of twisted when I first died to these guys. So normally I'm excited to come back into a world and fight them for a second time. And you can see I've gone back into the world again here. I was not this time. I knew I'd have to deal with that great shield guy just sitting there behind his shield the whole time, just blocking the way, letting that other phantom throw his great soul dregs and chaos bed vestiges, while the host just ran in at the opportune moment to hit me with a scythe before they could stun lock me with some higher damage. But I decided to not be a salty bitch, and I just jumped right in. So I waved, tried to be good natured. Hey guys, we're having a good time. You can tell these guys aren't having it. They either don't want me in their world, or they just think they're badass because they got, there's 3 of them versus 1 invader. I bet you they would shit their pants with 2, but that's not a big deal. Anyway, so I jump in, I start trying to fight them again, see how this goes. And I'm not paying attention, but that host is definitely going back to summon his little great shield buddy. And yep, there it is right there. Just 2's not enough. You gotta have 3 to fight 1 red. Soul level 70. No clue what level these phantoms are. Probably higher level. Maybe not. Maybe I'm not giving them enough credit, but I'm pretty sure that they are way, 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 way higher than I am. Anyway, see, there he goes again. Just casting. Never really comes close, never really comes up until he runs out of magic. Just shooting those great soul dregs. That one hit me there. I was a little surprised it hit me until he runs out. So I decided to get out because I'm not about that. I have seen how this goes, and that great shield guy, he's gonna jump into the fight pretty soon, and they're just gonna like blender me, right? So I run, get some distance between me. Last time when I was in this area, I tried to get this guy with Chaos Storm, but it really didn't do much. I got him, and that was kind of fun, but it didn't really help me out, so I decided to just kind of press back. And of course, the Great Shield guy is salty because I killed him last time, so he comes up first. He's running at me. So I try to push him back a little bit. Yep, there we go. More spells. Always more spells. I really wonder if they should, I feel like half the time, a lot of these phantoms, they don't PvP, and they just kind of like, oh, I'm just going to sit back and throw spells, which I guess in real life for like a party it'd be a really great tactic, but in the game it just comes across as kind of dickish. So see, there's Rapport right there, his first use of it. I didn't notice it at first. I was like, what the hell is that? That's been that long since I've seen Rapport. So I try to jump down here on the slide and see if I can catch him come down behind me. Well, no such luck. Guess what they're doing? Not following me, right? They're like, no, he's gonna get bored or quit out and he'll go away. So begins the long wait, while they just, I guess, dick around and do whatever they want to up there. And here again, I thought about quitting, but I decided that that wouldn't be very zen. That wouldn't be very invaderish. That wouldn't be very saint. That wouldn't be very dang it Jim. That wouldn't be very chase the bro. So I decided to just wait. And yeah, we're gonna wait for a minute. All right, I'm playing some music in the background with this. Hopefully, it actually isn't too annoying. This is kind of my first time doing this. You'll have to forgive me if it comes across that way. I'm sure I'll double check it, once I actually upload the video. Anyway, I am now just kind of running through my inventory. I have recently just respec, so I've forgotten what I can and cannot use. Obviously, I'm not as optimized as I should be because I'm thinking that I can put on my Quakestone hammer, and it's obviously I don't have the requirements for it anymore. Anyway, so again, we're just gonna wait here for a little bit and see what they do while they're just kind of running around up there. I don't know. Again, probably I highly doubt anybody ever going to watch this video besides close friends of mine and maybe the 1 or 2 random subscribers that I have that might check out their videos, the videos that I put up every once in a while. But I got a little bit of backstory. I got into PvP a long time ago. In fact, when I first played Dark Souls 3 for the first time, I fought Udic Gundyr probably 10 times, died and gave up and was like, I'm never touching this game again. This is an awful game. It's trash. It's terrible. It's the worst game I've ever played in my life. People who play this are just masochists, and who wants to be that? I didn't stay that way, obviously. I tried it again. I beat it, and then I think I kind of went through the normal, progression of Dark Souls player, minus the games. I didn't play those in order, but beat the game, and then came across a couple invaders in the game, died, ran from them at first, complained about how unfair it was that they could invade my game, and basically just was like all over again. I'm like, well, this game sucks. Like, these people are invading me. I can't kill them. I don't know how they're doing this. Like, they're not cheating, but they're just like exploiting mechanics I have no idea about. This isn't fun. Well, until I started killing them, right? That's how it works. And then I killed 1 or 2 of them, and I was like, well, I can do this. Let me, try it. I'll jump back into it. So I became a Blue Sentinel. Such a fun time. I became a police officer. Tried that for a little while. Never got summoned. When I get summoned, I would, the host, I get summoned into a gank where they would just kill the red real fast. Or I would get summoned into a world where, the host would just hide back and let me try to kill the red and not fight. And so I started realizing kind of fast that, wow, the reds aren't the assholes. It's the hosts that are the assholes. And I think the music just faded out. I'll put some more in. And was like, okay, well, maybe it's a little more balanced than I thought. So still didn't invade at that point, wasn't really into the idea. But I, of course, went from the natural progression of a blue. I started ganking with friends. And that was you would think that I would have learned and maybe gone a better path. Sorry guys, nope. I did not start off on the path of light or dark, I guess. I started off ganking, and that was fun for a little while. We were having a good time fighting invaders. Tried to be honorable with it, but when it really came down to it, I'm not gonna lie, we just killed them. And there was we would pretend at honor, and then it would go away, right? And the normal gank, like, oh, I'll fight you one-on-one until I'm almost dead. And then, here comes my friend who's level 802, and you're toast. Preferably, my friend is probably naked. He's probably wielding the great club with flame, and he's decent. He's not incredible, but none of us were at that time. And then of course I had a Havel armor with the great sword on him too. So nobody, it's very tough to win against that combination of 3 of us. And I was getting better too. Got kind of tired of that. Started wanting to do some actual invasions. I was like, well, I might as well try it. I've been doing this for a long time. Let's do it. And holy crap, if I didn't go down a rabbit hole from there. I have stopped playing Dark Souls 3. I have picked it back up again. I've stopped playing. I picked it back up again. And each and every one of those times, I have lost characters and remade them. To the point now, I think I have like 6 different soul levels, all different builds, and I just love the heck out of this game. I enjoy playing it. with friends, like we do a couple playthroughs every once in a while, but really the only reason to build and make builds and keep playing is because I enjoy Invasion so much. Saint Riot is my main inspiration for that. He gets the credit for it. Chase the Bro, Prod, Dang It Jim, all those others can claim, some after effect. After that, I enjoy all of those, YouTubers and streamers. There's many I'm not naming right now. I'm sorry, but Vadi Video for the lore. But that's my lore nerd side. All those guys are great, and I. That's my main inspiration for that. I love it. I still watch them to this day. I even got to fight Saint Riot one time. He was using a terrible build, but I still won, and I felt really good about that. So I will go to my grave, hopefully at 85 or maybe 95 or however old I am, being truly proud of that. Anyway, so I think now it's about the time when they're making their way back here. And obviously we've been waiting here for a very, very long time. Just trying to figure out what the hosts are doing. I think there was another invader that came in a little while ago. Obviously he is either gone or dead. I can't remember. I might have missed it earlier when I was talking on the video. But again, I went through probably my fourth or fifth moment here thinking that I should just quit out. But something made me stay in. And I'm very, very, very glad it did, because it definitely pays off in the long run. I always was watching and have watched those. Oh, there he is, right there. There's the Dark Spirit. It's the first tick down. It's a sign of things to come. He does not live long. I've always seen the 30-minute videos like uploaded by more recently Chase. I've been kind of watching a lot of his videos recently, but Saint and all of them just taking the time, being patient, and just seeing how the invasion goes, and it paying off in the end. It doesn't always pay off in the end, but sometimes it does. And I didn't believe it would, but I had a mentality right now. I was like, well, the whole point is that I am supposed to be the bar to their progression, right? So the host is summoned in 2 phantoms who are just helping him walk through the level incredibly easily, right? And the invader is the balance to that. We are the mechanic that keeps the game interesting, so you can't just run through it and get out of the game, beat it, and say, hey, that was really easy. This game's not, it's not difficult, and that's how I was viewing it at this time. So you see they're coming back down. They are on their way. I can see them now. I'm thinking about the best way to catch when they get down here. Now, it doesn't work out in my favor as much as I'd like to. I wish I had the Dragon Slayer Great Axe here. That would be dope. But no, I just have my hammer, so I'm going to try to hit him with it. I time it just a little bit off, and I miss. But I do get 1 or 2 hits on them, and so that's good. So now it's time to back up, because they're all here. More Great Soul Drakes. Maybe he'll run out of FP one day. I don't know. So I was going to run inside, but then I figured they probably wouldn't just chase me immediately. They've been pretty timid this entire time. So I'm just going to stay out here a little bit, try to frustrate them, see if they'll, follow me. This guy pulls out a bow. I think I'll just play chicken with them for a little bit and just kind of throw some fire bombs. If I hit him once or twice, it'll just, make this guy more mad. I've already killed him, once, so he's eager to kill me. So just if I can rile him up, maybe later on I can get him alone. Oh, hit him right there. It was a great shot. And then maybe he'll get mad enough or frustrated enough to come at me. Just a little bit away from his teammates, and then I will have the advantage. Are you all tired of hearing my phlegm in my throat as I swallow, or like a type of sound? Sorry, I'll try to cut off on that a little bit and not be as obvious with it. Maybe move my mic a little bit away from my mouth. I kind of talk a little bit loudly. Anyway, so obviously the host and them are trying to kind of move around me, get rid of some of this PvE. I don't know why. This is terrible PvE. They don't really do anything. They're pretty terrible. But they're doing it anyway. I guess maybe they think that I can take advantage of it somehow. I don't know how they think that or why they think that, but whatever. Try to get a couple hits. Got 1 there. More Great Soul Dregs. He must, I think that Phantom, he's allotted his Estus. He's allotted it real well. He's got 2 Estus, and he's got, 4 Ashen Estus, or however many, to just keep casting those. So now I'm kind of running around. I know that I'm going to back up to that Great Corvian Knight, but I don't want to do it immediately because I want them to chase after me and do it. I want them to feel like it's a natural progression, that I'm not just running away from them from PvE to PvE. Get this guy one time. Again, I'm just poking him, just kind of, hitting him a little bit every once in a while. I've got a bunch of Estus, so I'm comfortable. I can take my time. And obviously, but they're turtling a little bit. They know what's behind me. They're not completely dumb. I mean, they're dankers, but they're not completely dumb. And they are just trying to bait me out, maybe weaken me a little bit too. Again, maybe tire me out, but I figure I'll press him a little bit and get him to chase after me. I know that I can get this great shield guy to come after me. He's aggressive, and he's mad, or at least frustrated. And here they come. So I'm thinking now, this is my point. This is where I can beat them. This great Corby Knight is no joke. He's strong PvE. He can at least distract one or two of them, even just one, and then I can take advantage and at least pick one off or pick all of them off. Little do I know that these are true PvE players, true PvE heroes. These are true dankers. This man has rapport, and he is trying to use it to effect to not only have a host and 2 phantoms with me, but to convert the PvE Corvian Knights to their cause to help kill me. Which, I guess it's so not meta, such a waste of time, that it almost works. And maybe it is meta, I don't know, because look at this. Great Soul Dregs, great Corvian Knight, host, phantoms chasing after me. It might be useful. It might actually work. I'm not willing to admit that, but and then of course now they're gonna kill the PvE around there and kill the Corvian Knight while he's still enchanted. They're very brave, very, very brave. But I have the high ground, and as we all know, the high ground is superior to all tactics, no matter what it is. You can have the greatest force powers in the planet or the universe, the galaxy. You can have 30 million midichlorians. You can have George Lucas on your side, but if you don't have the high ground, you don't have anything. You're going to be burned alive in a mountain, or in a volcano on some planet far away, Mustafar, whatever it was, and you're going to die. So I still have the high ground. I'm waiting for them to kill this guy because I know they're going to kill the Corvian Knight before it converts back. But I'm not concerned about that. I have plenty of Estus still, even though it's taking me down a little bit. Why is their strategy now? I know that he's going to keep doing this, but I am pursuing the strategy of still just slowly taking them down. And again, this guy comes first. I know that I can break that shield, right? And I get him off. So that's one down. And now the host is up here, and I can hit him a little bit while they come up the ladder one at a time. And this is a good time. I know that I can't probably kill them, but I can get some damage. I can really, really make them hurt and make them use some of that Estus. And that's what I want. I want to be able to use that, and then, so I'm getting not low in Estus, but I'm starting to run a little bit down. If I can kill one of those phantoms, I can get an Estus back. And there's only 2, and then I can press an advantage, and I can either win at that point, or I can, make them run back and make them rethink their strategy. Try to switch to the great, the Gargoyle Flamehammer, but it really hasn't been helping me out that much. This great shield is proving to block at least 2 of those hits. Oh, and I realized actually I was wrong. The great shield man is using Chaos Bed Vestiges. What a hero. Anyway, the hammer is not going through his shield, and I'm just leaving myself wide open to attacks from the other phantoms. So I'm going with Great Shield. It looks like I can break his shield and damage him with it, so that's what we're going with. This is the tool that I think is best for this invasion. So I know that Great Shield user right there, that the Phantom is going to use Rapport on these knights behind me, but I feel as he's trying to run past me to get him, right, he knows that I'm trying to draw him back, but I feel like if I can either break him off or hurt him enough, he won't be able to use it in time. So I'm trying to break him off, make him go away, and kill this one Phantom, really. That's what I want to do. This Great Soul Dread caster, Great Soul Dregs and Sunlight Spear, or Lightning Spear. So he's Faith and Magic. I don't know what to say about that. Anyway, this guy's thirsty. I know that I can right there. He's so close, but his butt buddy, I'm sorry, his host, came in and saved him at the last minute. So that that was that. Now I've got no Estus. I have no Estus at all. But I do have the advantage of a narrow ledge here. So, and I've got most of my health. So hope is not lost yet. I'm looking in my inventory right now to see if I have any rings or any type of other healing items to, get my health back up. But obviously I'm not as prepared for this invasion as I would have liked to. I will not make that mistake next time. But there's nothing, right? But I still think I can do this. I've been chipping them down. I know they are getting low on Estus. For every Estus I've used, they've used like 2 or 3. And they cast Rapport on this PvE, so here he comes. So I'm just gonna back up and wait. And I know that they're getting low and they're getting mad, right? So they're not there. You can tell sometimes when you come into invasion, some people are happy to have you there. Like they're gonna gank you and they're not gonna give you any chance to win. And they'll point down at you, but they're having a good time with it. Like they enjoy it. These guys, I don't think so. They're getting mad. And their PvE is still hurting them a lot, and that wasn't smart. I shouldn't have gone in there. I'm just wasting some health. But I know that I can use that against them. They are ready to be done with this. They know that I'm low on health because I'm not healing, or Estus because I'm not healing, and they want to get this out of the way so they can continue with their jolly cooperation, running through this game on easy mode, and just waiting to point down at me and say how bad I am because I'm a solo invader invading the world. How dare I? How dare I come into their world and mess up their game? Whatever. Anyway, again, more waiting. Who knows where they go? They're just running around having a good time, clearing out the rest of the ads, not willing to come and see me. Oh, nope, that was wrong. There they are. Oh. Force. Another miracle. These guys seem to have everything. So I back up. I realize that I'm not in optimal position. If I want to get up this ladder before they come here, I don't want them throwing bombs at me, so I do that, thinking they're going to be right behind me. Are they? Nope. Nope, they're gone again. They're just hanging out, running away. Hey, y'all guys like invasions? Y'all like to play this game? What's the order you played it in? All the Dark Souls games. I did it. I'm sure the normal new person way. I played Dark Souls 3, and then I played Bloodborne, and then I played Dark Souls 2, and then I played Dark Souls Remastered, and then I played Demon Souls Remade, the remake on it, and now I'm playing Dark Souls 3 again, forever probably for the rest of my life until Elden Ring comes out. Thank God for Elden Ring. So excited. It's gonna be great. I'm probably gonna play some sort of caster, not straight caster knight, some sort of sorcery knight if that's available. That's kind of what I normally go for, and then I'll make 30 million invasion builds if they have it the same way in Elden Ring as they do in Dark Souls 3. I'm very excited about that. Yeah, do y'all like invasions? Do y'all do this? I know that a couple of people watching this video, some of my friends, are going to laugh about it, and they do. They don't really invade. They like to gank, and I love them for it. I like to gank with them occasionally every once in a while. It brings back memories of my youth when I had more energy and excitement. That's fun. But you can see here they're kind of looking for me, but I'm just going to hide and wait for them. I'll wait them out. They will get here, and they will come fight me eventually. My favorite of all the Dark Souls games, controversially, very controversially, is in fact, well, maybe not controversially, Bloodborne. But of the Souls games particularly, I have to say Dark Souls 3, and before you cry foul, it's just because of the invasions. That's the reason why. Dark Souls 1, the level design is much better. I have to admit that than Dark Souls 3 and Dark Souls 2. I think Dark Souls 2 has the best hub area. No doubt, I really, really enjoy Majula, and the music is beautiful. I also really like the story of Dark Souls 2 a lot. I know that a lot of people think it's kind of a weird disconnect, but I think it really delves into Dark Souls and the lore much more than almost any other game does. And that's kind of the reason why I like that. Bloodborne is just on another level. It's spectacular. I really hope that they include more Bloodborne elements and speed into Elden Ring. I'm sure they will. Looks like it. It looks faster. They put the jump mechanic of Sekiro in every other game in a From Software game, so that's good. I guess I don't know how that's going to work in PvP, but we'll see. Sekiro was a great game too, by the way. That was wow. That was just if video games could be art, Sekiro would be art. It was incredible. So I'm done rambling for a second, but we got plenty of time because they're not doing anything. They're just see the host out there. He's just kind of running around with his friend. They're just I don't know if they're looking for me. I don't know if they're just waiting for their phantom over there to do something. He is losing health. I think he's toxic. He doesn't have any blooming moss clumps apparently. So I don't know if he's going to die, but he does not die. He comes back and gets full health. So I was thinking maybe if I just sit here long enough, I'll get another Estus Flask. But no, that's okay though. I get one later on. And so I'm just, at this point I have been dedicated, and y'all are dedicated too for watching and listening to this for 30 minutes. Holy crap! Why are you still watching this video? Anyway, but I'm waiting. I'm just I'm invested. I'm willing to see how far this goes. Even if I lose at this point, I know I've held up their game enough. I have played the invader role so well that no matter how, if I lose, if they come up here and they kill me in the very next instant, that I have dragged this out for them long enough for it to be a victory. I have done the YouTubers proud. I have made Twitch proud. I have made G9 probably not proud because I'll never be anywhere near as good as he is. But I've certainly made some of the more casual. I don't mean casual isn't bad. I mean like casual as in like fun casual invaders. Chiefs like Saint Riot and them. Dang it, Jim. Proud. Chase the Bro. Who else have I not mentioned? Fighter PL. Oh shit. Pinko. Yeah, him too. They would be proud. So that's all I want. I wanna continue that great tradition. So I'm just gonna fuck around a little bit and wait for them to show up and look. If they don't do it, and at this point I see him by himself and I start to get optimistic again. I did not think I was going to be this way because I know that I can kill this phantom on my own. I know it. He's been hiding behind that great shield this entire time. I can get him on this ladder. I don't really pay attention to my stamina. I should have done that, so he gets me with this first, and he should have gone up and escaped me here. He did not. He thought that he could get me on this ladder, hold me up to his friends get here. That was not smart on his part. Because even if we tie on this ladder and I get down there, he's going to fall from a higher height. He's going to take damage. I'm not. So he is within 2 hits, and I'm going to get him. I'm going to mess his world up, and there he goes. And I enjoy a little good-natured sportsmanship right there before moving on. Get an Estus Flask. Oh, tastes so good. So good. The tears are great. So now it's 2 versus 1, and this is much more manageable. I have full health, more good-natured sportsmanship on my part there, just greeting them in good sportsmanship. And I know they're inside the house now. I'm wondering what they're going to do. I'm betting they're going to be timid again and back off. I'm looking for where they're going to come out of these houses. I can't remember where the door is. I think it's over here for a second, and maybe it is, but they don't come out that way. So I just wait here for a second. But I know they're low on health. And if I can get a good plunge attack, just some verticality, some really good verticality, I can kill him. And here it comes. Lord Jesus, is it great? Oh, so satisfying. So satisfying. And so now that 3v1 after 30 minutes has turned into a 1v1 of the host and me fighting outside the bonfire as it was always intended to be at the end of a long, frustrating, grueling invasion. This has made it worth it. This is all worth it. And I sincerely hope this host, he might be salty, he might be mad, but maybe he will walk away from this, with, the same interest eventually that I did. It's like, oh, this fucking guy, who is this? But wow, how could he spend so much time to do this and just take all this time to do it? And there he goes. Oh yes, I love this game, and I love invasions. Thank y'all. This has been fun. this was a lot of fun.